Hey there, and welcome to the coach's video for the 2010 WE T-Ball Stillwater YMCA. My name is Bubba Gaddert. I'm the program and sports director for the Stillwater YMCA. I've been here about 5 years, and this is about my 5th season to do T-Ball, and I really love it, and you guys are going to love it too. And thanks so much for coaching and taking the time, just 2 or 3 hours a week to volunteer. I appreciate it, and I know parents will love you guys for it. The YMCA mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. We really like to focus on that. When we play YMCA sports, everyone wins because everyone plays. We don't keep score. There's 6 core values we're using for T-Ball: respect, caring, honesty, responsibility, faith, and citizenship. So every field is going to be labeled, like number 1 is red, faith, and it's going to be so on and so on. Have you seen it maybe already on the practice schedule? Make sure you get on the website, use the website, the info page that I've sent you a couple times now, and use a checklist. The checklist is the most important thing to start with because it's just a great way to just kind of know where you're at and know what you need to do next. Check the shirt sizes on your rosters. Ask the parents, hey, is your little Timmy, is he a U small? Oh, he's not? Okay, let me email Bubba because I need those by next week. And I've asked the parents to do the same. Make sure you call those parents too. They really want to know what's going on, even though I've emailed them. Not a whole lot of people have email, so you can't just rely on email for people to get the information. You've got to call sometimes if you don't hear back from them. So a good way to test it is, hey, I've seen this email, reply to me, let me know you've gotten it. And they'll just send thanks or yes or something. If not, give them a call. Be a role model. You're going to get a t-shirt, and you're only going to get a t-shirt if you do a background check. So you have to do a background check. I'm going to have an email sent out to you guys. You're going to get a paper form that you go and get stamped by a notary as you sign it and turn into the police station, and then they send it back to me, and after that you'll get your t-shirt. It'll say coach on the back. It's really cool. So be a role model. You'll be able to wear that and show up on time for practices, for games. It's really important, and it's good to be prepared. The parents and kids are going to know when you're not prepared, and they know when you're just showing to practice to be there to kill time. They want to know you may have a little piece of paper with what you're going to do that day. That shows parents that you're really you're there for them and you're there for their kids. Practice bags. I've sent you the schedule on practice. So there's just 3 different ways. If you're picking it up, you pick it up at the Y, at the field number that matches the field you're on. Then if you're on the drop off, you bring it back by noon the next day. Make sure you bring it back because especially if you're Monday practice, then we don't get it. We don't have games. We don't have bags for the game. Especially this Monday, if you're a Monday practice and Memorial Day, you're going to go ahead, if you want to choose to practice that Tuesday after Memorial Day, I think it's June 1st or something, then you can go ahead and do that. I'll remind you guys through email. You don't have to bring anything to practice or games. I've got everything they need. The parents can buy helmets and bats and stuff they want. I've got everything labeled so I know what's mine. I'm going to have it at all the fields for game times, and you pick it up for practice. When you're canceling practice, that's up to you to call the parents or email the parents to let them know we're not having practice. You can go ahead and add me to the list and say, hey, we're all canceling practice. I'm letting Bubba know too. I don't make the decision on practice. It's up to you guys. The fields aren't that great for us to worry about cleat marks. But if it's games, I will call you or email you or let you know, or I'll email you and wait for a reply to let you know about a few hours before each game. So make sure if there's a practice canceling, you tell the parents, and it's up to you to decide too. With rules, okay, it's just like baseball. There's all this infield spots. There's 3 outfield spots. If you have more kids, then you fill them up in the outfield. Rotate those spots. Put a kid at catcher. Put a kid at pitcher. Rotate them. If you want a really cool spreadsheet, I have a spreadsheet anybody can use. It's really nerdy, and I don't mind giving it out. That a coach made for me a few years ago. That kind of just puts them in order how to change. When it comes to defense, the kids are fielding the ball. They throw it to first base. There's no outs. Yeah, it's great if the kids can beat the throw. It'd be great if they can field. Try that, work on that. Then when the first baseman gets it, they throw it to home for the coach to set up on the tee. Like I said, there's no outs. So when offense bats, they bat the whole entire lineup, and last kid gets to hit a grand slam. So the first kid bats, runs to first. Second kid's bats, rotate. The last kid hits a grand slam, and everybody cheers and goes crazy. Make sure you help me keep the kids off the backstops. I just put them up yesterday. It's T-stakes and fencing, so it's kind of wiggly, so make sure they don't lean on it. I'm going to have all the stuff hanging there, wipes, bug spray, all the bats, the bags, everything. Usually when you do an inning, a game, you get about 2 innings is kind of the typical. 2 innings and in 1 hour. Make sure you don't start another inning if you can't finish it within an hour block. By the 3rd game, 4th game, you should be able to get 3 innings in. I try to make the teams a little smaller this year. Snack lists are real important. The snacks are way more important to the kids than anything else. Pitcher times, they're not out yet. Hopefully I'm shooting for the 2nd Saturday. Haven't gotten a definite on that, but you will know. The clinic is tomorrow. Read that email I sent. I'm going to have the schedule on the backstop for every person to know, hey, 10 minutes you're 10 minutes you're meeting, 10 minutes you're hitting, and 10 minutes you're doing fielding or running bases, whatever have it on there. Just follow that. We're going to have OSU athletes and me and some other students walking around helping out. But I love the parents and you guys to all get involved. It's not mandatory, but make sure your parents know that it's available tomorrow. And basically after the end, we'll just go listen to OSU athletes and we'll go sit down and hang out. That's basically it. If you have any questions, I try to put everything on email, so make sure you read it. Check your spam mail, your junk mail folder. It could go in there because I send a lot of emails, but I really just want to make it so streamlined that you guys don't have to worry about much of anything. Just having fun and doing your job and relaxing and giving high fives and smiling. So, if you have any questions, remember, just email me and check out that website. And sorry I'm fiddling, but I appreciate all your time. Thanks, guys. Bye.